How long has the shop been here?
I don't know, somewhere in early 1900s. There's been two families that's owned it since it started. And it was a Starch's blacksmith shop. And I got pictures showing from the early 1930s and 40s with all them guys in there. So I'm not sure when theirs was, but I bought it in 1980.
Have you gotten good business since you started?
Yeah, I've always been real busy. Still am.
Have you worked by yourself, or did you work with someone?
I worked with, at first I had a brother-in-law come up here. We went partners from 1980 to 1984, and things got kind of slow in 83. So he had a brother, kept offering him better and better and better job, more money and stuff. So he finally just left and went back and done that. And it worked out good for him. And then later on in 85, then my brother come up and help me. Or Sam, he come in there. He was with me up until, about, I don't know, 2 or 3 years ago. I can't remember what year it was. He had that tumor come up in his spinal cord. And after they did the surgery and everything, it messed his nerves up to where he couldn't do a whole lot, except for sitting down, because he couldn't balance. Anyway, we hung in there for a long time.
What business was there before it was the welding shop?
It's always been a blacksmith shop, welding shop. Since I think they moved it into town from out there by Clarence Starch's place on the other side of Gary Jordan. I think they had a shop out there in the 1900s, maybe around 1911 or something. And they finally moved it into town right there by the old ice house before the 20s anyway. And then it was a blacksmith shop, and he sold tractors, case tractors, all kind of stuff. I don't know what all they done, but they did quite a bit of stuff.
How is the business now compared to how it was when you first started?
Well, the things has changed since then. They farm different now than they did in the 80s. There's a lot of chemical farming now where they don't plow as much, and there's more repair than before. I don't know. It's just a different world with all this technology, computers and all that stuff. But it's still more than two people can handle. Repair will always be there as long as they got them big four-wheel drive tractors and somebody sticks plow in the ground, they're going to tear something up. So it's a good business.
How long have you been working there?
Well, I run portable for a year before, and then I got a chance to get in that building in 1980, and I've been there ever since. So about 31 years in that building.
What is your favorite thing about your job?
My customers and friends and stuff. I enjoy my work. I like welding.
How did the money earnings change from then till now?
Well, I don't know. My rates didn't go up that much all them years, but as the fuel and supplies and everything else got so high, then I had to finally, But
so the price change was higher?
Yeah, and I waited way too long to do that, but anyway, it's all right.
What do you weld the most, or is it just depending on what customers bring in?
Well, it's just repair and straightening and repairing, and it's just pretty much anything that the farmer uses out there, module builders and plows and tractor frames, you name it. It's just everything, anything, everything.
Why did you start the welding business?
Because I enjoyed welding and building stuff. And, I had a family of 6 I needed to feed, and so I saw that there was work there, so that's what I went after. I've done lots of different things, but welding is one of them that I enjoyed.
How did Sam help out when he started working there?
Well, I had to teach him. He had never done any welding before, but he picked it up pretty quick. He made a good hand. He weld anything you needed to weld. He's pretty good. Good at hard surface and sweeps and whatever, rebuilding busters. He'd do anything. I didn't have to worry about it.
How often did you work and how long?
Round the clock, mostly. No, when I first started down there, I'd go down there about 7:30 in the morning, and I'd work till try to work till about 6, and couldn't get anything done because I didn't have enough help to answer the door. You know, people coming in there and constant over and over and over. So when everybody'd go home around 6 o'clock, then I'd start working, and I'd work till midnight, 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, till I finally just got plumb tired of it, and I just told them, I'm going to do this different. They tell me I stay down there too much, but I had to for the amount of work that I had to do, you know.
Did you work weekends or just weekdays?
Yeah, for a long time, and then I finally cut out the weekends. Go to church and other stuff like around my house, you know, stuff I need to do here. And needed a break from that type of stuff, you know. So, but yeah, I've been in quite a few hours for a lot of years.
What were the working conditions for you through the seasons at your shop?
Well, in the summertime, you burn your hunkers off. In the wintertime, you freeze them off. Summertime, they bring in these big old stacks of sweeps and busters in there. And you got to run this big old torch, and it's already 100 degrees, and then we're hard surfacing. And then in the winter, you go out there and lay in the snow and weld on their plows. But it's good.
Looking back over the years spent at your shop, what are you most appreciative of?
Well, my customers and friends through the years through there, and my customers that's always been there. They've always hung with me through thick and thin, you know, through good times, bad times for them and us both, you know. And I've still got customers that when they come in there in 1980 when I opened, they had one of them had a little boy that was about 2.5 years old, and now he's a customer, and he's got kids. And I've got other ones that was little boys, little guys that come in with their dads, and then now they've got kids, and I'm doing some for some of their kids, and it's just been, you know, just on and on and on. And they've all hung in there with me, and it's just been good.
If you could retire from your job, would you?
Well, I kind of halfway have already. I've started the process of that, but I'm drawing Social Security, and I'm kind of, you know, backing away from it. The older I get, the more trouble I have with my back.